Hey everybody, welcome back to PlayStation Live from E3. I'm joined once again by my good co-host Kali here, and Michelle from Don't Nod is going to tell us all about the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me here. Thanks a lot.
Now, I know I can speak for both Holly and I and say we're huge Life is Strange fans, so anything else you're going to give us in this universe, I'm on board. So tell us a little bit about how this game got started.
Over the past 2 years, after the release of Life is Strange 1, we've been working on Life is Strange 2 with Square Enix. And we're here today to talk about the awesome adventure of Captain Spirit, which is a self-contained story that takes place within the Life is Strange 2 setting, universe, and timeline. So the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit is a free narrative experience. It's completely free. The players can download it for free. And it's really a full story that takes place within the universe. And when the players will play Captain Spirit, they can discover hints and secrets to what Life is Strange 2 will be. So it will be really the first entry point for the players to the world of Life is Strange 2. And we're extremely excited that we're able to give this experience for free to everybody, because for us as creators, we still want people to play our games, basically. So when you have something like that is free, it means that more players will be able to experience it, and hopefully they will get in love with the characters and the setting and might want to experience more.
Well, the lead character, Chris, I mean, how can you not fall in love with him? This little kid's obsessed with superheroes. He has this incredible imagination and is able to bring all these things to life, and his alter ego of Captain Spirit.
Yeah, you're playing as Chris, who is almost 10 years old. He's quite lonely, but with a kid with a very vivid imagination. And he likes to pretend he's a superhero, Captain Spirit. So basically, Captain Spirit is about a Saturday morning in the life of Chris, where around Christmas, where you can basically do whatever you want. For example, play with your toys, try to help your dad with things to do in the house, go outside in the garden, go to your treehouse, and also, of course, go to some imaginary worlds to fight monsters or to discover secrets for Captain Spirit.
I mean, if you haven't been able to play Life is Strange up until now, you're missing out anyway.
Go.
But is this a great place for someone to start again? Because for a lot of people, they haven't got enough time or they feel too late. Can they start here?
So it's completely standalone. So if you didn't play Life is Strange, you can play Captain Spirit. If you play Captain Spirit, it will be a full story. So it will have an ending within Captain Spirit. But of course, there is a lot of links and secrets to Life is Strange 1 and to Life is Strange 2.
Which us two will try and discover, I'm sure.
Now, the game is actually a rather short amount of gameplay, but there's a lot of replayability in it, because you can't discover everything in one first go, right?
I would say that it's around 2 hours of gameplay in one playthrough. But the game, it has been designed almost as a treasure box, where you can unlock a lot of different things as the more you play. So there will be definitely the need to have several playthroughs to see everything. And we hope that the community and the players will also share their findings online on the social networks. Because there is a notion of timeline. So definitely as you advance with Chris in his Saturday morning, you cannot see everything. You need sometimes to be at the right place at the right moment to experience the story.
What about music? Because, I mean, the soundtracks from Life is Strange and Before the Storm are like my most played soundtracks on Spotify. What are you doing with the music on this one? Because you're incorporating the music in almost like a new way.
Music is extremely important in our games. Working with Raoul Barbès, the other creative director, music is really important for him and for us. And so we are really happy in Captain Spirit to have one song from Sufjan Stevens, Death with Dignity, that you will discover and hear a lot through the experience. The lyrics have a lot of meaning linked to Chris's story. And there are also 2 other songs that you will discover while playing. And I think that what's important for us with this experience is that we are talking about how imagination can be a refuge for day-to-day life. It's basically this blend of Chris, as a lonely kid, has of course some issues in life, but he's using the power of imagination to get away from it and to transform some mundane experience into a great adventures.
Yeah, we see a little bit in the trailer that maybe his dad is not going to win Dad of the Year anytime soon. So I can see why escapism would be a really easy theme to follow with that.
And again, that's the same as that we did for the first Life is Strange. It's also a way to talk sometimes with also darker subjects, more social themes. So definitely there are things like this in Captain Spirit, where by playing as a superhero, experiencing Chris' imagination, you will also discover darker secrets about the family, about Chris's condition, about his dad, about his mother. And it's also a reflection of those day-to-day issues, but looked through the prism of a kid and his imagination.
Yeah. Now, I know you talked about it as being like a scavenger hunt. Are there a certain list of tasks that you'll have to complete throughout the game?
So you are not forced to do anything. There is a lot of...
That's such a good thing for a kid. Like,
yeah,
you don't got to do anything
exactly.
if you don't want to.
It's
totally
really,
fine.
it's really more of how do you experience your Saturday morning as Chris. But there is definitely a list of tasks that Chris, as a kid, would love to do, like find a secret treasure in his garden, explore a lonely planet as Captain Spirit, defeat some of his enemies. But you're not forced to do those. You can definitely try to do this, try to find all those secrets, and while you do so, you will experience more of the story and the characters.
That's very cool.
What about how it connects? Because I've been reading online that this is somehow the ending for this will affect Life is Strange 2?
So, yeah, not only the ending, but some of the choice you will make in Captain Spirit will carry over Life is Strange 2. So you will have to see how, but there will be moments in Life is Strange 2 where things you did in Captain Spirit will have consequences.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure.
Because you won't find out what you've made, where it's all gone wrong until it's too late.
Exactly. What lessons in Life is Strange did you learn that you guys carried over into doing Captain Spirit?
I think that what surprised us the most with Life is Strange was how deeply the players could relate with the characters. So we really tried to work our new characters with the same care and the same passion to try to really create new relatable characters that a lot of people could relate with. And I think that, yeah, we've all been kids, and hopefully there is a lot of things in Chris's life that most of the players can somehow relate to and think that, oh, maybe this was me at a point in my life.
I think we've all done that with our toys and trying to make them come to life.
Yeah, I mean, that was the most fun. That's why I like video games as well.
You're probably going to change
Now, I mean, I'm absolutely in love with like characters you've made, like Chloe and Max. But what was it like sitting down and being like, right, no more high school, no more teenage girls.
Exactly.
We're trying something different. Was everyone a bit like, oh, I'm not sure how to write anything else?
It's a quite complicated process, because when we finished Life is Strange 1, we knew that it was for us a full story. We had the story of Max and Chloe that we deeply love, but it was the story we wanted to tell and the different themes we wanted to explore within Life is Strange 1. And we really wanted for the next games to look at other themes, other type of characters, so we could also extend the social themes we are talking about to not just keep everything in high school. And at a point when we were working on the bigger story of Life is Strange 2, we had this character that you will see what happened in Life is Strange 2, but we had this character that we thought would be also a great character for a smaller, short, self-contained story. Because, yeah, talking about kids' imagination, growing alone with only one parent as a kid is something that was interesting for us to talk about. And yeah, it was the beginning of the story of Chris and his dad.
And what a great universe that opens up for you. I mean, you have this kid with this incredible, imagination, which allows you to create really anything.
Yeah. And I think that's what's great with Life is Strange is that it's still the same universe. The game takes place in Oregon, not too far away from Arcadia Bay, so people will find links. But it's still a big universe for an anthology where we can really create new characters, new set of stories, and hopefully keep the same vibe, the same pacing, the same way to tell stories. and also to show to the players those more social issues, and maybe have players also reflect about some issues of the real world.
The art style, too, I feel like is really similar. Like, as minute I looked at it, I was like, okay, this is a Life is Strange universe. Like, I could see it from there. Did you guys really think about how you were going to start with like the painting and like the 3D aspect of everything?
So we did upgrade the engine. So we really tried to upgrade the technology. We switched from Unreal Engine 3 to Unreal Engine 4. And we tried to upgrade a bit of everything. So we have more definition on the assets. We have a new animation system, a lot of new physics. But we still wanted the artistic vision to stay the same, to still look like some hand-painted cartoon or something like that. So it was a balance to find between how far would we push the realism of the technology, and how could we still keep the core feeling of the game, of the visuals.
Wonderful. Well, no, we don't have to wait too long to actually play it, right? June 26th?
Yeah, June 26th, so
June 26th?
completely for free. So
Completely
I
for
hope
free.
that
Okay, guys, free. There's nothing to lose. You got to try and play it.
Well, sadly, we didn't manage to. We were hoping we might be able to get you to slip up and tell us something about Life is Strange 2, but we didn't. We didn't achieve that today. So
I cannot.
very tight-lipped.
I cannot say anything about Life is Strange 2, but you will hear about it in the coming months, so it won't be that long. But hopefully, Captain Spirit will be a great entry point, and the player will love to play it. So yeah.
Not hopefully, it will.
Captain
It will.
Spirit will tide us over until then.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Michelle, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
on
you
the
so
show.
much.
Holly, thank you so much for co-hosting with
Pleasure.
me. I think we could talk about this all day long, but we have so much more content to get to here at PlayStation Live from E3. Stick around.
PlayStation